think I can get going. People might pop in and I might be adding a few more people to this group. We've got a few in here right now, but welcome to the training tonight on what's next for your fat loss journey. I am Sally Springob. I am your coach. And this is a unique thing that we get to do in being a part of this together. If you are like myself and any other of the hundreds of clients I have worked with, you've tried all the things. You have downloaded recipes, downloaded guides, you've downloaded all of these things, and you've still had something. There was a missing piece somewhere. And that missing piece has been consistency for you. That is the obstacle that you see show up over and over and over again. And so the reason that we've been connected is because I am a consistency expert. See, my background was a special education teacher for 7 years, as well as a behavior specialist for 12 years. That means I'm able to go into a situation, assess the situation, create routines, habits, and structure to modify behaviors to a more desired outcome. And so I took that along with my own personal experience of losing 100 pounds following this program. And I created a system and a program that was custom designed for the woman who is over 200 pounds, or somebody that wants to lose 50 to 100 pounds, and your biggest obstacle has been consistency. So if you fall into that category, you are in the right spot. You have landed in the right group with the right coach, because I truly believe that when you are given the tools and you are given the habits and the structure that will align you with your desired outcome, you can absolutely make those behavior modification shifts to get what you want. And see, like you and hundreds of other women I've worked with, you've had this all or nothing mindset, this perfection versus progress. Where is the balance? And you tend to feel like if you miss a workout, you eat something outside of your meal plan, you start to say things to yourself like you just can't do it. It's just not for you. You're just not able to. And you give up, you quit. Months go by, you're in this rabbit hole of just like allowing anything to happen to you, eating whatever, not really working out, because what's one workout a week gonna do? This is the type of mindset that you've programmed yourself to believe, which leads you to saying, if I can't do it all, I'm just not going to do any of it. And the problem with that, when you pair that with the previous diet plans you've tried, they're so unrealistic. Like, give me a break. You can't eat a birthday cake. You can't eat fruit. Some programs tell you not to eat fruit. You can't eat some bread with your pasta or your lasagna, or on date night, you can't enjoy a glass of wine. Like, where is the balance? Where is the realistic approach to your journey? Of course, you have failed. Of course, you give up, start spiraling, months go by, you start to feel really tight and uncomfortable in your clothes. You see a picture of yourself that you absolutely hate. You stand next to somebody at an event and you feel like the biggest creature, the biggest swamp creature standing next to this little dainty mom friend of yours. And you start to create this like negative self-talk in your head. And you just think that it's you. You think that you don't have willpower. You think that your body's not capable. And the truth, my friend, is you've not been given the tool to stay consistent. You've not been given all of the parts, or a coach, an accountability partner, somebody that can walk you through what to do when your whole week is crazy, but you want to prioritize your health. What do you do at a birthday party? What do you do at a barbecue? What do you do on vacation? What do you do when you've got 50 to 100 pounds to lose and every single week of the year looks different? See, in my journey of losing weight and research, did you know I discovered this, and it like light bulb is when all these things started going off for me. Did you know that 95, it's 60 years, okay, 60 years of data has shown that 95% of diets fail? 95%. I've definitely been a part of that number. And then the ones that do lose weight following something, they only keep that, they don't even keep it off for 12 months. 80% of people can't maintain their weight loss for 12 months. That just tells me like there is something broken in this culture, in this world of let's help women feel their best. Everybody is so focused on this number being the perfection, this number being where they're going to be happy, where they're going to be most content, where they're going to be confident, where they're going to go skipping down the beach in their bikini with their husband. Like there's this image that we have of what we're going to be like when we reach this certain number. And I can probably guess that your number is somewhere in the 140s or 150s. And if that just shocked you, if you're like, no, I'm just trying to get to 180, girl. I know, because I've been there. I coach hundreds of people like us. And I was so excited just to drop below 200, let alone get to 180 and then see the 150s and then the 140s. Like, but again, it's not that number that's going to have you feeling confident and successful on your journey. See, there's going to be a shift somewhere. I don't know there's not going to be a number tied to it. I don't know how many weeks or months it's going to take for you to be in this spot, but there's going to come this shift where you wake up and realize, I just did that. Like, I've consistently been working out the way that I eat and the things that I choose to eat every day. Like, that's how I live now. I'm not looking up recipes, diet plans, counting the macros, following something. I'm literally eating because I know what to put in my body. I know that my body needs this much protein every single day so that I feel strong. My hormones are balanced, my metabolism is working. All of the potty things are happening the way they're supposed to. My energy level is up there that I can actually keep up with all these crazy kids and list of responsibilities. Like, I love how I look in pictures, even though I'm not really at my end maintenance spot. I've done this. I've reached it. Like, I'm here. I've arrived. You're going to reach that feeling, that experience of like being proud and confident and in control. You're going to reach that way before you reach your end maintenance number goal. Way before, which is why the numbers are not important. Yes, it is going to be really cool when you get to that like 140, 150, or whatever your body decides to get to. It's going to be really cool when you reach that spot. But it's all the other things and the stuff that's going on up here that's going to make the biggest difference for you, because you probably wake up feeling ugh. You probably see pictures of yourself and think ugh. You probably put on clothes that are just comfortable and flowy and hide the rolls and hide the uncomfortable spots of your body. Your clothes are probably dark or patterned to keep like your eyes off of different parts of your body. I get it. But all of those choices, because you don't like your body, sit up here in your head, and it's negative self-talk. And so you're going to break past that, because the goal isn't to lose a certain amount of weight and do the diet to lose the weight. The goal is to create a lifestyle. And I don't want it to be a cliche like lifestyle change. I'm truly talking about your life being transformed, where you don't ever have to think again about how to lose weight. You don't ever have to think again about feeling uncomfortable or like, oh no, I have to pick out a church dress, an Easter dress, a Christmas Eve dress. Oh no, we have to do family. I want to do family pictures, but I don't want to find something that looks cute on my whole family and I feel front in. Right? Like that noise has to be gone. And it's because your lifestyle is going to be completely transformed, because it's about that transformation and not that diet. See, you have been focused on calories, steps, ounces, that number. You've been stuck on the hours that you do something, and the shift has to happen. The focus has to be on your approach with your habits. This is the key. This is the training. This is the portion. We've arrived at the portion that you really want to know about. And the next steps for you is creating an alignment with your habits. It's not counting calories. It's not getting the perfect amount of steps. It's not that the ounces or the hours or all these metrics. There's not a secret metric that's going to get you to that end goal on your fat loss journey. It is an approach. It's a routine. It's showing up for the workout. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if you showed up for 5 minutes or 25. It's showing up. It's having a plan in place that draws you to that workout and allows you to show up and move your body, because you do need strength training. You gotta get away from being a cardio queen, like the boot camps, the Orange Theory, the mile-long walks and runs, and timing yourself and getting all these steps in. Like, yes, movement's important. Yes, it's important that you get steps and you're not just sitting on your booty all day long, working at your computer or watching TV or scrolling on your phone. It's important that you get movement, but it's more strategically important that you're lifting heavy weights. And you have to start small and build, but it's important that you lift strategically so that you're working certain muscles in your body that are going to push fat out faster. It's going to burn visceral fat. It's going to allow your body to rev up that metabolism that keeps your body in a fat burning cycle, even when you're sleeping. You can't do that with cardio. You can't do that with just getting your steps in. There's a strategic approach to the type of weightlifting you need to do. And it's a realistic one. We're not talking about being in the gym every day of the week. There's 3 days a week that I'm lifting weight. And that's pushing out the fat and building muscle. And I'm not just going for the same workout routine, the same reps, the same 5 and 10 pound weights. I'm following a strategic plan of my workout routine changes every month so that my muscle groups are building on each other, so that when I did lose 100 pounds, I didn't go from looking like somebody that weighed 100 pounds to somebody that lost 100 pounds. My body looked lean and fit and strong. I can carry all the groceries in one haul, even up the stairs. My garage has a bunch of stairs in it to get inside our house. Our house is up on this big thing, and I gotta carry all these groceries in. I gotta carry babies in. I gotta carry stuff. And I want to be strong for that. And eventually I'm going to be in my 40s and my 50s and my 60s and my 70s. And I want to be able to pick myself up if I fall. I want to be able to carry my children for their whole lives, and then their children, my grandchildren. I want to be able to use my body. And you have to lift weights to do that. You have to train your muscles to do that. So there's a strategic approach. And with that approach to weightlifting, there is a specific consistency habit that goes with that I use it with my clients. And in these 6-week challenges that I do, I have 2-week challenges and I have 6-week challenges. The 2-week challenges, it's a 14-day challenge. It gets you ready. It gets you trying some of these consistency habits to show you can do it. And you really need to jump into those 6-week challenges so that you can experience using these and pairing it with very strategic workouts, very strategic nutrition plans that are custom made for your body. See, your body has a certain amount of nutrition that it needs. If you think about your body and you think about the body of your best friend, they're completely 2 different bodies. The body of your neighbor, the body of your pastor, the body of your little sister, the body of your coworker, the body of that woman you stand next to in the line at Kroger. Like, We all have completely different bodies. So for somebody to tell you to cut out carbs, for somebody to tell you to, oh, just quit drinking sodas, for somebody to tell you like a very cookie cutter, just do this and you're going to lose weight, like that doesn't really work. That's why we're here. That's not worked in the past. And you're driving yourself crazy by trying to keep doing the things in the past and just kind of doing them in a different way. Like, oh, you cut out carbs and then you cut out sugar and then you cut out this and then you cut out that and then you cut out. Aren't you tired of cutting it out? What if you knew exactly what to eat to put your specific body, not your neighbors, not your coworker, not the lady in Kroger, but like your specific body's needs, your hormone makeup, your age, what you do for work, what your fitness goals are like, what your availability is, what your underlying health concerns are. There's all these things that make up the conditions of your body. And that needs a certain amount of nutrition. So when you know exactly what type of nutrition to put into your body, to put your specific body into a fat burning cycle, that's when it starts to add up. That's when you start winning on repeat over and over and over. But again, that only works when you have a consistency strategy attached to your nutrition plan. You need a custom approach to nutrition because you're a individual, and you need a very, very good strategy for staying consistent with your nutrition. So when you have a plan to stay consistent for nutrition and a plan to stay consistent with your very strategic workout plan, you have this whole thing, this circle, this bundle of things that are working for you instead of against you. Because trying to cut things out and getting miserable, and so you give up, and then you start something else that tells you to cut something out and you're miserable and you give up, so you start something else and you go into this cycle, doing that cycle over and over. I am so burnt out even talking about it. And I was burnt out from experiencing that myself year after year. I'd been dieting since I was 13 years old. I was always considered the heavy set girl in the room. And so to experience something that said, hey, you're an individual, you have individual needs, you're a mom of this many, your body has experienced this, you have typically struggled with this, all these things are unique about you. So you need somebody to see that in you and take care of that part for you. And so where you go next on your journey is up to you. I really hope that you are not going to go back to the XYZ format, the cutting things out, doing the burn boot camps, doing the Orange Theory. Let me eat less calories and burn more calories, because the more calories I burn and the less calories I consume, the more weight I'm going to lose faster. Sure, starve your body and deplete it of everything, and you're absolutely going to lose weight. That is a very correct statement. But you're also going to burn out, and you're going to gain that weight back plus some. And you're going to be frustrated with yourself again and discouraged, thinking that it's you and your willpower problem. But it's not you and it's not your willpower problem. Okay, I want you to hear that. I want you to know that your body is beautiful, and think about all the things your body has gotten you through to this point. And you need to thank your body for that, and not in like a woo-woo, like me and the earth type thank you, but like thank your body for getting you this far on your journey. And now let's take care of her by getting her through the rest of your life, the rest of your journey. Give your body exactly what it needs. Put your body in a fat burning cycle while supporting it with a realistic plan where you can still enjoy birthday cake. You can still enjoy your family favorites, spaghetti night, taco night, pizza night, game night, ice cream, going on vacation, date nights, choosing lasagna. Like, let's really create something for your body that you can love and enjoy. And you wake up weeks or months from now thinking, oh my gosh, I just like that. I just arrived. Like, this is the thing she's talking about. Okay, I want to do one thing real quick. I wasn't going to do this, but I really want to do it because I have a couple more minutes left before I close this thing down. And I really want to do this, but you have to participate. Like, unless you're listening to me while you're driving, please don't do this because I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. But okay, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes for me. Okay, open your eyes. Was there any noise in that moment, or were you just waiting for what I was going to tell you to do? Okay, look around your room. I need you to be in this space. I need you to close your eyes for that moment so that I could tell that you're really going to do it. So now you'll follow this activity with me. Look around your room. I want you to look at all of the things that you see that are brown, and I want you to make note of that. Look at all of the brown things in the room, on the wall, on the floor, on a shelf, on clothing. Like, look around, where are all the brown things? And now I want you to open your eyes, look right here at me, and tell me about all the red things you saw. Can you name the red things you saw? Of course not, because you were looking for brown. Your brain is wired to justify your beliefs. And if you believe that you're looking for brown, that's the only thing you're going to see. So much so that you probably saw something that was like tan or off-white or khaki, and you're like, brown. I'm going to call that brown. But you didn't see the red things because you were too focused on looking for the brown things. That's what you heard. Look for brown, look for brown. Look on the shirt, look on the pants, look on the floor, look on the walls, look for brown. You were so focused on looking at the brown that you didn't see the red. And that's the problem with our mindset and our approach to weight loss. We are so focused on that number, chasing that number. What can I cut out? What can I do? What's this? What's that? What's next? That didn't work. Move on to the next. Weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. Lose that weight, lose that weight. The scale says this, the scale says this. I'm so fat. I hate that picture. I'm this, I'm that. I can never do it. I don't have willpower. We get so in our heads with the brown things that we start to justify them by trying something and giving up and saying, see, I knew I couldn't do it. I knew I couldn't do it. You need to start looking for the red. You need to start telling yourself, I can absolutely do this. She's right. I can absolutely lean into a plan that helps me stay consistent. She's right. The obstacle has always been consistency. There's always been something missing in my journey, and it's consistency. It's not necessarily the food. It's not necessarily the workout. I mean, I don't enjoy those foods, and I've skipped a lot of workouts, but that's because I can't stay consistent. Why can't I stay consistent? Because I don't have a plan for consistency, and everything I've tried is unrealistic. So if you want something that is going to be custom for you, for your specific body's needs, to put yourself in a fat burning cycle on repeat, you want to see weight loss happen week after week, you want to lose 50 pounds, and you want a strategic plan for consistency so that you don't yo-yo diet anymore. If you are in need of those things, the next part of your weight loss journey, in my opinion, should be a 6-week challenge with me. To dive in, trust yourself showing up. Learn to trust yourself by following a consistency plan. Get a custom plan for nutrition so you know exactly how much food to put in your body so that it will start burning fat, so that your metabolism is supported, your hormones are functioning properly. Know exactly which 3 days, what workouts to do on 3 days of the week so that your body is pushing out fat and maximizing its fat burning potential. And do all of this with a consistency plan and a coach that's going to keep showing up for you. A coach that's going to hold you accountable. A coach that's going to have expectations of success for you. You're not going to quit. You're going to thrive. You're going to finally wake up weeks from now, months from now, and say, oh my, I just did this. I paid attention to the red. I told myself every day I could do this, and my brain started justifying the ways that I could do this. I showed up and pressed play on a workout and loved it. I ate this food like tacos and meatballs and spaghetti and pizza and my favorite egg scramble and this burger bowl and this thing she calls egg roll in a bowl, which I was kind of worried about, but now I'm really in love with. I started eating these things and I enjoy them. And I followed her method and her approach to eating them each week so that I saved time and money and cut out all that noise in my head. I did that and I lost 50 pounds and I'm here and I'm never going back. That's what I want for you. That's what your next step is on this journey. And I'm inviting you to be a part of this program. I have a 6-week challenge that's starting on Monday. You can absolutely have a seat in it. It's filling up, but you can absolutely have a seat in this class, in this challenge. And if it's not this, don't ever go back to something else that you've done before. The cutting stuff out, the doing the cardio, the lowering your calories. Your body needs more food and the right amount of food to keep your body burning fat and be supported. So if nothing else from this call, please know that you're worth it. You're absolutely capable and you are going to thrive. And you are going to wake up weeks and months from now and say, I did that. She's brown forever, but I love red. All right, join this challenge, get in this group, really do it. Just part of this thing. It's really fun. And you're going to enjoy the outcome of it. I love you. I hope that you got something out of this. I know you did. I know you're fired up. I know you believe in yourself and you're ready for what's next. So message me or respond to something that I've sent you for this, an email, a text message in the group, and just say that you're ready for the 6-week challenge. It starts on Monday, but I want to get you in right now so we can go ahead and get macros set up for you. You can go ahead and look around at the app and see all the cool things, but hop in. We start on Monday, and I want you to be a part of it. I love you. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the inside of that 6-week challenge. Let's go.